Welcome to Valais, amongst the Swiss Alps near France and Italy. The area is an all-season tourist destination and represents an ideal setting for the 6th round of the 2019 Tour European Rally. Sion in Switzerland, together with Antibes in France, Ferrol in Spain, Roeselare in Belgium, and Cluj-Napoca in Romania, hosted the events of the 2019 Tour European Rally, the new concept of rally series in Europe. Waiting the start of the last round of 2019 TER, Luxembourger Steve Fernandez and Belgian Olivier Beck are the championship leaders, really close to the title with their Skoda Fabia R5, ahead of the twin car of German Stefan Gottig and Natalie Solbach-Schmidt, who will try to do their best to overtake Fernandez and become the 2019 TER champions. The 60th Rally International du Valais runs over 3 days, 18 special stages, very difficult, treacherous for true experts. The Rally International du Valais logistic base and side events are located in Sion, where various events throughout the week anticipate the arrival in Switzerland of the 2019 Tour European Rally. A great addition to the event in Valais. The Belgian TER vice champions Joachim Wagemans and Francois Geerlant collect the prize for their victory in the 2018 TER 2 Cup. Wagemans will drive a Skoda Fabia R5 by X Motors Lorenzen Racing, bearing a special TER livery, and he doesn't have any choice. He must win the rally if he wants to take the title.
My second time with this car. It's amazing to be here, of course. It's a totally different rally and environment than in Romania. But we enjoyed it a lot, and yeah, we're looking forward for a new rally. So yeah, let's see.
Pieter Sohn, second in Belgium, has still a chance. He knows the rally, and he will try to win in Sion.
Yeah, it's a long event, especially today. It's 2 long stages. One in the dark, we go very high, almost to the ski station, so it's a really tricky one. It will be difficult, and we'll try to do our best.
A special guest, the famous USA stunt driver Ken Block, with Alex Gelsomino at his side, will start with number 0 car to give an additional show to the spectators on the stages. As in the past years, the Swiss drivers could be protagonists. The 8th-time winner in Valais, Olivier Bury, the 2018 and 2019 Swiss champion Ivan Ballinari, Mike Coppens, and Michael Bury, who was 3rd last year in Sion, all on Skoda Fabia R5. Stefan Gottig will play all his cards to win the title.
Rally International du Valais is a nice rally. I am here for the 12th time. 1999 was my first time here. Now 4 years in a row, and I saw always the finish line until now.
is a final rally for the TR Championship, and I hope to see the finish. I like go fast, but I will see. The feeling is good in the car, and I see it will coming.
The Rally Week gave drivers the chance to visit Valais region and the city of Sion. A cloudy afternoon awaits the crew in the first day of competition. 3 stages, a mix between tarmac and gravel surface, a difficult challenge for both drivers and cars. First stage, the short test of Martigny. Steve Fernandez starts his climb to the title. Fastest time for Olivier Bury, co-driven by Fabrice Gordon, ahead of Ivan Molinari and Belgian Peter Sohn. 3 Skoda Fabia R5, close in just 2.4 seconds. Now, the 60th edition of Rallye International du Valais gets tough. .5 kilometers of Lake Cole stage, tarmac and gravel. Swiss drivers are the favorite. Olivier Bury attacks from beginning and gives 15.7 seconds to Molinari and Pagani.
Occhio bagnato, sinistra 4, chiude. Per sinistra 2. Destra 3. 40 al giallo, sinistra 3, tieni.
Third scratch time for Mike Coppens and Renaud Jamol's Fabia R5 at 21.2 seconds from the leader, ahead of Michael Bury.
Sur le droitier après emprunt. Pour 20 mètres, 3 ronds. 3 ronds pour gauche.
In the fight for the 2019 TER title, Peter Sohn and Eddie Chevalier sign the 5th time and give 34.6 seconds to Wagemans and Geerlant, TER Skoda, and 50.5 seconds to the championship leaders, Fernandez and Beck, who tried to be conservative.
Droitier 200 mètres, gauche 3 plus ouvre, gauche 3 plus ouvre, et 80 mètres, gauche 3 plus ouvre.
Coppens tries to react on the extreme conditions of SS3, gives 3.4 seconds to Olivier Bury, and his gap from the leader is 21 seconds at the end of first leg. Third fastest is Sohn, who takes the 3rd step of the podium at the end of the first day, ahead Michael Bury and Anderson Livrati Skoda.
Signora taglia guado, destra 3 meno.
Difficult final stage of the day for Molinari, who loses 58 seconds from the leader and closes the day 5th.
40.
The 3rd stage is tricky also for the 2 Skodas of Wagemans and Fernandez that lose over 1 minute. Eighth and first in TER2 Cup, Jonathan Michelot, co-driven by Stéphane Fillet with a Peugeot 208 R2. The young Swiss overtakes Salomon's Ford Fiesta and Stefan Gottig's Skoda Fabia in last stage of the day. In TER two-wheel drive trophy, Swiss Thomas Schmidt, co-driven by Quentin Marchand, is the leader with his Clio RT3 ahead of the 2019 trophy winner Alexandru Philipp.
It was a nice day, very complicated, with 3 different special stages. I was very happy when I knew we would race there. I'm a little disappointed about not winning all 3 stages, but doesn't matter. The essential is we had a great race.
Olivier Bury leads the race after leg 1. Switzerland, Valais. A variable weather awaits the drivers in the 8 special stages of the second leg. Coppens must push hard if he wants to take the top spot, and Olivier Bury will try to manage the 21 seconds of advantage. After he loses the 3rd place in the last stage of leg 1, Molinari tries to react and wins SS4 ahead of Olivier Bury and Wegmans, who signs a good 3rd time scratch with his Skoda Fabia R5. The drivers are now focused on the 5th special stage, the power stage of the Tour European Rally, which, as per the regulations, will award 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 bonus points for the championship standings. Coppens doesn't miss the opportunity and wins the power stage ahead of Molinari. 3 additional points for Sohn, who signs the 3rd time ahead of the leader Olivier Bury. Wegmans takes 1 additional point with his 5th time scratch. In the TER2 Cup Power Stage, Michelot is the fastest and takes an important step for the 2019 TER Junior title. SS5 is the last for Sacha Althaus, who crashes and is forced to retire. The fight for the top spot lights up once again. Coppens wins SS6 and SS7 and gains 15.7 seconds on Olivier Bury and closes the first loop of stages just at 2.5 seconds from the leader. Second time in both stages to Sohn, who follows the Swiss drivers after 7 special stages at 35.9 seconds, just in front of Molinari. The Swiss champion signs 1 first, 1 second, and 2 third-time scratch, and overtakes Michael Bury in 4th place.
40, pont tout droit et 50, droite de fort, intérieur mauvais.
For the second time in the Skoda Fabia R5, after a great 3rd place in Transylvania and a difficult start in Valais, Wegmans changes gears in the first part of second leg and signs excellent times.
Gauche droit 15, détroit ici. Pour droite il gauchit. Et pour droite 5 petites cordes court. Et 20 mètres droite 5 en gros frein. Pour piège 12.
Fernandez continues to manage his race. Is 6th after 7 special stages ahead of Salomon's Fiesta, Michelot 208 R2, and Gottig, who closed the TER top 10.
Scurt în dreapta, 4 cu marginea 20, stânga 3, scurt, 3 scurt.
In TER two-wheel drive trophy, Philippe tries to reduce the gap from the leader Schmidt, 1 minute 6 seconds after half a day. Second part of leg 2, and the weather seems to be nicer. The fight between Olivier Bury and Coppens continues in the afternoon stages. The tire choice will be key. Molinari wins SS8, signs the second time on SS9 and 10, and tries to overtake Sohn on the third step of the podium.
Taglio addosso, sinistra 5 del Sassone, 80.
The expert Belgian driver, after signing a second scratch on SS9, misses a corner, hits hard on the outside, and is forced to retire.
Sfiora destra 4.
With Sohn out, Molinari takes the third place ahead of Michael Bury, who closes leg 2 at 1 minute 32 seconds from the farther Olivier. Fifth, after a great day for them, Wagemans and Geerland continue to learn the TER Skoda Fabia R5. Without the 2 minutes lost in the first leg, the young Belgian could fight for the podium.
Gauche 3 plus maison, 40 mètres, droite 3 plus court. Et pour gauche 3 plus, raté à fond, sous droite 4 cours, sur pont milieu.
A conservative day for Fernandez, with an excellent fourth time on the last leg of the day, just 3.6 seconds from the fastest. And a sixth place in the standings, the Luxembourger is on the way to become the new TER champion. Solomon is seventh, with his Fiesta R5 ahead of Michelo's Peugeot 208 R2, leader in TER 2 Cup.
Eingang links 3, zu rechts 3, mit Wellen.
At his 12th presence in Rallye du Valais, Stefan Goddig is ninth with his Skoda Fabia R5. The German, after a tough first leg, signed some good times in the second part of the race. Thomas Schmidt closes the top 10 and leads the TER two-wheel drive trophy ahead of Romanian Alexandru Filip.
I don't have the same feeling with the car as last year. I kept pushing, but the times were not as good as last year. We will improve the setup to have a better car tomorrow.
It was a hard day today for us. In the morning, the choice from the tires is not so good. But now I will manage to see the finish and finish the season from TER on the champion.
Yeah, good day. It was better than yesterday, of course. Yeah, we had a good rhythm. Car works fine, but the stages are really, really spectacular and fun to drive, of course. Yeah, we were a bit careful some places, but yeah, we're happy with the times, and tomorrow is a good day to finish.
Olivier Bury is still on top after day 2. Third leg in Valais. The weather conditions are again uncertain. Today, the roulette of tires choice will be decisive. Olivier Bury closes the second leg as leader on Coppens, but the gap between the Swiss drivers is just 6 seconds. The final fight is starting. Anything can still happen.
1, vai! Destra 5 più, sinistra 5 più. 20, ritarda, sinistra 3.
First stage of the day, and the first surprise. After taking third place during the second leg, Molinari crashes with his Skoda Fabia R5 and ends his Rallye du Valais. Coppens is the fastest by 0.3 on Olivier Bury, who reacts immediately and wins the successive stages by 12.7 seconds. Thomas Schmidt and Questin Marchand win the TER two-wheel drive trophy in Valais ahead of the 2019 trophy winner Alexandru Philipp. The Romanian, at his third year in Tour European Rally, takes the TER two-wheel drive trophy for the second consecutive year after his second place in 2017. A great 2019 season in TER. The third also for him. Stefan Gottig, co-driven with Natalie Solbach-Schmidt, finishes 8th and on the second step of the podium in the 2019 Tour European Rally. Seventh place and second category victory after Rallye Antibes Côte d'Azur. Jonathan Michelot and Stefan Valais are crowned the 2019 TER 2 Cup champions, the junior category of the series dedicated to drivers under 26 with R2 cars. Jean-Marc Solomon takes the 6th place in TER. With a complete season drive in the series, growing up race by race, Luxembourger Steve Fernandez and Belgian Olivier Beck become the 2019 Tour European champions. A great result for the crew and its team, FS Sport, who did a fantastic job during the year. Another amazing performance by Joaquin Wagemans and Francois Guirland, who proved to be always among the fastest with their Skoda Fabia in TER livery. Three years in the series for them. 2 times TER 2 Cup champions, 1 time TER vice champions. This year, after an unlucky start of the season, they closed the series 4th. Like in 2018, Michael Burry and Anderson Lavrati take the 3rd step of the podium. After a great fight for the top spot, Mike Coppens and Renaud Jamoul have to settle for the 2nd place in their home race. With a fantastic race and an intense battle with Coppens, Olivier Bury and Fabrice Gordon on Skoda Fabia R5 win for the 9th time in the Rallye International du Valais, final round of the 2019 Tour European Rally.
J'en ai les frissons, mesdames et messieurs. Fabrice Gordon.
Pour moi, c'est un rêve de gagner ce rallye.
It's fantastic to win this rally one more time. It's been 13 years, all with ups and downs. I won't race the Rallye du Valais anymore. The decision is final. I leave with a victory. I kept the secret until this morning, when I told my family and fans. Obviously, this is an emotional moment.
Il y aura de l'émotion.
Remis par Lucas Grilly et Patrick Manoury, la Watch Ago compétition by Andrea Aghini. Les plus rallyman d'entre vous les connaîtront très certainement. Andrea Aghini, le transalpin.
Steve Fernandez, Olivier Beck, première place du classement TER overall.
It's not the easiest rally, but it was a long year for us. I see all the finish on all the rallies. I see much countries, new rallies. Yes, big thanks on TR organization. All is perfect, and also my co-pilot Olivier Beck. Good job. My mechanics, my family, all perfect.
Olivier Bury, Mike Coppens, and Michael Bury is the TER podium in Valais. Steve Fernandez and Olivier Beck are the 2019 Tour European Rally champions. The Tour European Rally awaits you next March for a fantastic start of the 2020 season in Tuscany with Rally Arezzo Valtellerina.